This is a milestone. Ndo kuti midzimu yatibatanidza yatiunze patanga tichifanirwa kusvika chaiko chaiko ndipo ipo pa kugadzirise nyika yakaurayiwa ngemangezi.
Ende futi mameetings acho ese kutanga mangwanani kusvika nhasi kana nenzara hatisi kutombozwa ngekufamba zvakanaka kwaaita
mameetings afambe zvakanaka. Hatishori
saka midzimu yedu yamira miromo. Tinotenda muzukuru.
The two gentlemen you have just seen are Chief Godfrey Marange and Newman Chiadzwa. If these names sound familiar to you, that is because you've probably heard of the diamond-rich region of Zimbabwe, which bears the same name of its guardians, Marange and Chiadzwa. The two have now embarked on a mission to represent their people and rehabilitate the lands that have been ravished by carefree corporations that have sought only to get the diamonds from this region, with no concern for the livelihood of the people who actually live there.
We know that you have a very beautiful country. We know that you have fantastic soil. We know that you have a well-educated and extremely eager workforce. And that there's a lot of knowledge here in the country about agriculture. And yet we see that agricultural production figures are relatively low. And so what we wanted to do was to see with C. Martin, with the Marange Chieftainship, whether it would be possible to find a way to take this land and bring it back into production. It seems that it's possible. We have a series of tools that allow us to do restoration. Where we're unique is that we believe that the only way to create long-term value for our investors is if the community and the country benefit from what we're doing. So ours isn't the model of come in and grab and take it all outside the country. What we want to do is to make the local community a shareholder in the project as well, because then we've all got a vested interest in making the thing succeed.
The Marange clan is a very proud clan. Here, Chief Godfrey Marange shows one of the elders the damage that has been caused by mining.
Motikari pana umweni murungu wanga akatitungamirira vachitifambise mumamainzi machemo. Dust motikari haioneki ba. Kurumba kuti apata takabve ikoko pasvipa. Tabve pachadzo pakuchidzike kunyanyadzi kwende kwabiriwiri. Mumakomo takakwira mumakomo.
Rodwell Marange has embarked on a mission to preserve the culture of his people by opening the first museum in the region. Here he's gathered evidence and documents that dates way back into the 1800s. A critical element to the preservation of the Marange clan.
What we want to do is to make sure that we do a block 1 kilometer by 50 meters. Remove all the topsoil and then dig and see. When we see that and separate everything, when we see that below there is nothing anymore, depending on the alluvial depth of these diamonds here at Chiadzwa, we will see then to say, okay, let's dig, let's now explore further down. When we find nothing, we then cover up and all the topsoil back. Tighter so we inspect because we know what has to happen. All the trees that are there need to be planted back and agriculture starts. Then we go to the next. So we want every other company to study from what we are doing, to follow what we'll be doing here. So that by the end they finish, this area is rehabilitated because this was a field. What will happen? You know, we want to turn back this into fields again.
Nyaya funding lawyers sekuru tifandwe kana tiko kushamwari dzenyu let them fund us for to be able to get legal advice. Even if it means going for litigation, they must be able to stand for us because the litigation is very expensive. This is why they tremble upon us like this. They have money for diamonds, the diamonds which they are extracting from our homes, and we can't defend ourselves. They've taken over our land. They've taken over our cultural, our agricultural
destroying
land.
the vegetation.
They are destroying the vegetation.
And the people's lives.
They are harassing people, and the people have no income. So, do you think we can survive like that?
No, we can't.